who will come back as time goes on. Right now, we're going to have a plenary session looking at two researchers, Dr. Tsosheletso Chidi and Dr. Devin Jervis will give a presentation. Dr. Mnareng, given that he did do the panel and I think he gave us then his views, we will look to have something a little bit longer, maybe in the reflection session as we're all having a conversation. So at the moment, I want to ask for Dr. Chidi to come up, and then she can give us her inputs. It'll be, it's about 10 to 15 minutes, yeah, with some Q&A. We'll see. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm not sure, is it a presentation? Let's see what it is. But I want us to do something. And I was like, I'm glad Puleng is not here because we did it, I think, 2 years ago in Cape Town. And I wasn't working here. And when I realized that we can do this even in this work, I was like, okay, cool. So I have a piece, I have a wool with me. And I would like us to do something with it together. So I don't know if, Bukosi, can you help me? What I'll do with this wool is I will throw it randomly to anyone in the room, right? Then, so we have to be very quick because I have 10 minutes. And you throw it to the next person. We need to make sure that in 3 minutes, everyone has this wool. Yeah. So when you have your wool, make sure you hold your piece of the thread, right? Right? So you don't let go. We are building a community. You don't let go.
Oh, you must hold it.
Then she will say we excluded her. 3 minutes if like funding is gone. Remember, we're reporting, monitoring and evaluation. So please.
Sure.
Oh, she let go.
You might want to keep on repeating instructions. You want me to hold that for you? Okay.
Yeah. No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay, quick. No one is to be left behind. Don't be a gatekeeper. Yes. Where is the wool?
Yeah, I'm back.
How far is it? Is it back to me? The owner of the money.
That's it.
I didn't see that.
Where's
Where's the end?
Then the question is, does it have to end?
Yeah, I can keep going. And
Yeah. Okay, you did her a favor. That was too quick. Is she a friend? Okay. Let's see. If there is fairness, if the licensing is working well.
they're gonna go to my Oh, how long?
Okay, it seems like it's at the same place. Okay, can we throw it so that even the low resource language get it? Yes. Okay. So what did she do to make sure the next person gets it? Representation, right? Yes. Okay. That was too easy. Other people, they take long to get funding to digitize their languages. Yes.
Oh.
Money. Yes. Akibone. Oh, okay. Because sign it for us and seal it. Who is this person? How did they get left behind? Are they sleeping or the system is excluding them? Who built the system? You see, hurdles happen in the process, right? But then we come in place and make sure that the next person gets it. What happens when hurdles happen? Delays, right? The project delays. Then I would assume that the last person has it because, I mean, we did everything we can do to make sure that everyone gets a piece of the pie, right?
Yes.
So what did we learn? What did we just do? When you look at this square, what is it? It's what? Teamwork, collaboration, network, ecosystem. This is how you build language technologies that work, right? What did we do? And then when the next person wasn't getting it, what did we do also? We made sure that the next person gets it, right? And then whoever didn't get it now, who is it fault is it? I always say more than ever before now, Africans have the agency of building the narratives about their languages. And the space and the ecosystem in which we work in, people are open, right, to say, let's share the data sets, let's work together. But there are still people who are reluctant. And I'm seeing that he doesn't have the piece of the whole. Oh, you have it, but then you are hiding again. So what does it mean for the community? So this is what happens when we build a language digitization project. It goes like this, right? With our project, we threw the survey out there. We wanted to work with people. Others came through, and they came with so many insights. Like sometimes we got people saying, you know what, our data, we cannot share it. The minute someone says I cannot share something, you're already thinking, oh, they're selfish. It's not the case all the time. Sometimes people's work, they're just not at the space to be shared, right? And then this community allows people to actually have those insights to say, I'm not ready to share, but I'm ready to exist in the ecosystem, right? And then now, because we have this large community of practitioners, how do we make sure that we borrow from each other? How do we make? I'm Tsosheletso again. I'm a writer. I'm a language person who works in language. You can tell I'm a poet more than anything. So, but then I find myself in this space of language digitization, and you ask yourself, how did she fit in, right? It's this network that allows everyone to exist and share their insights. So, another thing that we worry a lot, or we saw in our project of language, the project we did was on a playbook for digitizing illustrating best practices for digitizing African languages was people were talking a lot about data sets, models, and everything. Even if we can have the best data sets in the world, but if we cannot exist as a community, at the end of the day, we have defeated the purpose of what we are doing. So this is just to say that my flesh cut, my tiny last flesh cut is here. Don't judge me. This is it. It says system don't scale without people, and people don't stay without care. So the work that we do more than anything, I spoke a lot about money. Some people, you ask them, why are you not doing anything with your languages? Oh, I don't have funding. And that is the issue that is here. But then the work we do more than anything is the labor of love. Because sometimes people work with less to no resources to make sure that this work happens. So let's just exist in that spirit of saying, let's care about the work, because at the end of the day, it's our languages. And unfortunately, guys, we cannot blame anyone in this line of work. Most of the times we did speak of colonization, but like I'm saying, now the ball is in our court. So let's build narratives about our languages, and yeah, great. Thank you. I'm not sure what's going to happen to my group.
Okay, there's a minute in this case. I will sell Tsosheletso's work a bit more. So the playbook is available for people. This is, as we said, one of the things that the AI4D Languages Lab has become is this foundational environment that Tsosheletso is also being describing. And another project that was co-supported on the other side by data.org has been looking at what are these things when we're thinking about communities, people who either are the builders of the technology or the people that we would like to be co-creating with us or using these technologies. What are these challenges and these spaces? So Dr. Chidi and Nantokozo, who did present her own master's work earlier, we had led this project from inside the lab, and you can download that playbook in that space. For people who are on Zoom, the link is in the chat in these areas. So some of the outputs that are coming, and it's not, this one is literally from the community coming, and we don't have battery again. Huh? Okay, we'll try and find the batteries for this before Devon starts. So yeah, I think that's it. Just